screen. And Michael Schumacher is actually closing the gap a little bit. He's half a second on this lap. The gap now 3.8 seconds between leader Ayrton Senna. We're riding with him in the Williams Renault, and Michael Schumacher in second place. Those two in a class of their own. Next man is Jan Alesi back in the 120s, and then it's Damon Hill, the first driver, in the 121s.
Stops rather than 2 and 1. I think that most of the front-running teams have worked out that the problem in the race is not going to be fuel, it's going to be how you use your tyres. And Schumacher's had to use his tyres very hard indeed in the early opening laps to get past Jan Alesi. He's now pushing extremely hard to close that gap on Ayrton Senna. So it's going to be tyre performance. But people really don't know. They had to second guess, I feel, what they think will happen in the race. And remember, this track was washed clean yesterday. And Michael Schumacher just squeaking through one of the two Lotuses. The gap 1.3 in fact just flashed up, 1.376 seconds. And on that lap, Michael Schumacher was 0.8 of a second faster than Ayrton Senna.
Yellow and black overalls in the pits. And what has one thing done? Well, there is a car stopped, and that is one of the two Frentzen. That is Heinz-Harald Frentzen, stopped out on the circuit with his Sauber. And
Senna has, for some reason, lost up to almost a second in the last few laps. Michael Schumacher pushing only to the limit as he knows how. And of course, we have Martin Brundle ahead.
So, Senna leads Michael Schumacher by 0.8 of a second. And this is the gap. You're riding with the German, you're looking at the Brazilian.
Well, that camera shot gives you some idea of the amount of vibration that a driver has to contend with through the wheel. And as we said the other day, that doesn't tell you what it's like actually in the car.
There we see it from outside, and the gap is getting smaller and smaller, but that Benetton is right on the edge. Michael Schumacher sliding that car around the circuit. Now, which one of those two is going to make a pit stop first, and which team is going to get the driver out fastest?
Well, I don't know if anybody anticipated a battle for the lead. When Ayrton Senna moved into the Williams Renault team, everybody said this is a foregone conclusion. The championship's his, give it to him now. Well, certainly no one told the Benetton Ford team or Michael Schumacher. And this is going to be, I feel, the battle we're going to enjoy throughout the 94 season, and I can't wait to see more of it.
Schumacher or Ayrton Senna? It's Ayrton Senna having a pit stop. I could hear a car. Oh, and Schumacher is out first. Schumacher has taken the lead in the pits. Whoa!
What a fantastic battle for the lead of this Brazilian Grand Prix, and Schumacher not only has got the lead, he's got probably a second and a half, almost 2 seconds of a lead. The battle for the lead was taken in the pit lane. It looked a pretty good pit stop from where we were watching for Ayrton Senna, but then Senna's now back.
Well, we don't know what happened there. Oh, that's the other Benetton. That's Jos Verstappen, I think, John. The other Benetton of Verstappen that was a lap down, I think is now right behind Senna. We see Michael Schumacher leading this race, I reckon. Yeah, he is. Michael Schumacher is leading the race.